Now, in other news, the third and final parliamentary address by the main political parties at the National Assembly, Ahn Cheol-soo, the co-leader of the minor opposition People's Party, called on lawmakers to focus their efforts on making South Korea a more dynamic economy. Our Myung-kil has more.
The co-leader of the People's Party, Ahn Cheol-soo, called on the ruling and opposition parties to cooperate in forming a parliamentary committee focused solely on job creation in an effort to deal with Korea's unemployment issues.
The Future Job Committee will discuss how to advance scientific technology, overhaul Korea's education system, and find ways to implement structural reforms within the industrial and labor sectors.
And also said that in order to reinvigorate Korea's sputtering economy, the Assembly has to devise measures to ensure that hefty corporate cash reserves can flow back into the economy, either through investment, dividends, or salaries. He said with more disposable income, households would increase their spending and consumption, giving the economy a much-needed boost. North Korea also took up a big chunk of Ahn's parliamentary address, and he urged the government to take a more dovish stance on inter-Korean relations.
There have been no cases of a regime collapsing through external pressure or sanctions, so dialogue and cooperation are essential to achieving a peaceful reunification. At the end of sanctions stands the negotiating table.
On top of that, he suggested South Korea offer to remove sanctions if North Korea can prove that it has changed course away from provocations and aggression. To that end, Ahn called on the South Korean government to lay the groundwork for future economic and cultural exchanges with North Korea once the tensions between the two Koreas dissipate. Myung-kil, Arirang News.